So, alright. Please join, please join. Sweet. Sweet, yes. Alright, guys. We got a game here. Who is the Chester? Chester is the teammate. Is he playing today? Is he playing the Magana? I'm not sure. I was thinking there's another guy. Is it the same guy? Hmm. I guess never mind. So we got a game here, and yeah, apparently this is the same guy. Oh no, he got disqualified. Chester's the next round. So this is best the round of 8, a quarterfinal of the tournaments, and we got so we skipped the rounds with the Velociraptor. The Maga got a win here. I guess that was a technical win, and we got here a teammate, the teammate player Chester from the ReG Gaming against Dimaga. I don't know what team Dima currently represents right now, but he used to be on a Cascade last, I remember. Anyways, the winner of the previous tournament against Terran player. And we got vertical spawns here. Let me put that shit on. The production. And Dimaga is on the right. He's on the right top, and on the left top we got Chester, Terran player from the ReG team. I guess you guys gonna cheer up. Some of you gonna cheer up for Dimaga, but the teammates probably will for the Terran player, since he's a teammate. But the notable player here, of course, is Dimaga is, because he's a legend of StarCraft, been on the scene for pretty much 10 years, I guess, starting with the Brood War stuff. And this guy, I don't really know much to say about him. He starts with the barracks without gasless. Probably gonna expand fast, and Dimaga goes kind of predictable. With the hatchery first, and yeah, Dimaga says he doesn't play a lot. In case if you're here English, if you don't get Russian. Anyway, we got barracks and stuff. Real late gas, 19 gas for turn player. I don't know what kind of build it is, but he's gonna expand pretty much right off this. Barrack ends, and what do we have here for Dimaga is also gas first into pretty late spawning pool. This map is kind of macro oriented, so they both don't really know where their opponent is at the moment. He sent a scouting SCV around the map, but he actually, unfortunately for him, he chosen the wrong route for scouting, and he's gonna scout his opponent last. And Dimaga is probably gonna see his opponent with the overload over there. And he already saw the SCV running his way. Meanwhile, the hatchery is already mining the second base. And we have Zerring Speed is on the way, as well as 2 queens. And well, that's pretty interesting play for like a Wings of Liberty style for Terran. He doesn't make a factory here. He just keeps any Helen harassment. Goes straight into 3 racks with 1 gas behind this. And Dimaga stopped his gas mining at 100 after 100. And look at this interesting bunker placements. It's kind of pretty smart because the ramp on this map is ridiculously wide for this game, for the legacy of the Void map pool. Because we all know that the many maps really designed for the safe expansion for the turn and Protoss player against Zerg, but in this case, this map only makes it up with a big size of itself, but the ramp is pretty huge. You cannot really block it against fastling speed attack. Anyways, Dimag is right adding on like oh my god, he's got like 20 of those Zerglings. Unfortunately for the Chester, he got his bunker ready, but is it gonna be enough? What if Dimag gets surrounded this bunker? Let's see about that. Behind that he's getting a Roach one. This is gonna be pretty much a link play for Dimaga player, for the Zerg player. And we got factory and enough. Is it gonna be enough Zerglings to finish off this bunker? The ACV spoke pretty late. If he breaks up this, no, this is not happening. He actually gonna defend this attack for him of Dimaga. Yeah, good job. Oh, yeah, he managed to close that door on time, and Dimaga ends up losing so many Zerglings for basically nothing, like a couple of workers. Let's see how many workers did he lose? 3. That's okay. You know, he invested too much resources into those Zerglings early on in the game, so he's kind of even at economy, I guess. Let's see. Income. Actually, Dimag is ahead. Surprising to me. Maybe Chester did not produce enough workers or something. Anyways, this is going to be a fast impact push for Terran. Dimag has to be aware of this. He got 5 roaches streaming down their Terran base, but the Terran is going to be fully prepared to this. As soon as he hits the steam pack, he can actually, and gets like 2 medevacs, he can actually move out and try to put some pressure on Dimaga with that timing attack. Anyway, the 5 roaches is not gonna do anything in this. Actually, in this attack, they might get few free SCVs here and there, but you're gonna end up losing all of those roaches. Keep it in mind, roaches cost 25 minerals each, and marines don't really cost any gas. So the manga starts pretty sloppy at this point. He ends up losing many units, trading off for a few of those SCVs. But here the Terran player decides to make a drop play, fully loaded 2 medivacs with marines, and the supply is 93 to 74, which is alright, I guess. But we don't have a third base for the Terran. This is going to be pretty much a win for him. If he doesn't do any damage with this attack, it's going to be really hard for him to sustain the game for too long against 3 base 0 player when you're not making any. Oh my god, is he going to react to this? Is he going to react to this? But Dimag doesn't send him to the main. Oh, he's not controlling at all because of this drop play, which I actually missed completely. But did he achieve something with it? No, basically nothing. He just lost full medivac of marines, but did not achieve anything at all. So we did not miss a lot. Sorry about that. Here's the drop of the natural, but he seemed to be prepared for that as well. He's gonna lose a couple of Zerglings here and there, but he's gonna get away with them. Yeah, he will. He will. Good micro for a Terran player in this case. We got 2 more rags added. Wow, this is gonna be pretty all-in for our Terran player from the ReG team, and he loads up on a few more medivacs. Even unloads the bunker. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth that. He's not making a third base. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work. Another draw, but he's gonna end up losing that fucking medivac. Come on, man. These units are doomed to die in this area. And where's another drop? Another 2 dropships coming his way. Those marines get cleaned up eventually. He's gonna spot the first base for Dimaga, and he's probably gonna end up denying it. Anyways, the turn is not doing too well on 2 bases against 3 bases. Dimaga fully saturated, and the spire is almost done, but it's pretty late. It's already 8-minute mark, but as long as he doesn't have any mutas out, he can get the turn player can actually harass him pretty well, because Dimaga essentially has no anti-air, right? He's gonna end up losing another queen here, and yeah, that's what you get for not having a muta. That's what you get, Zerg player. And he keeps harassing and killing those queens essentially. Come on, where's the micro? Where's your micro, boy? Oh, he he could have just avoided losing all those bio units in there. Here comes another drop. I don't know if his multitask is good enough for this game. The count of their APM count is pretty even at this point, though. I'm surprised to see that, considering that's former professional player playing an amateur. I'm not sure if Chelsea just has to be an amateur player, not professional at least. And he cleaned up. He's taking another queen with it, with his two drops, and cleans up a few of those creep tumors here and there. Becomes another one. That's a good denial of creep spread, but he just got his third base finished. Yeah, at 9-minute mark. This is really late for turn, but does he really care about this? He only kind of drops Dimaga so far. We got Muta. They tried to find some free medivacs to take off, but unfortunately they went in the bottom. And I think they're seeing that with the probably Zelnagas. I don't know. Anyways, this base is gonna get denied as well as this one probably. But no, he's not gonna see that. He gonna go straight into the main base, but he comes the Muta, and those drops are not getting away from this. Wow, look at this random SCV inside the dropship. Yeah, those two medivacs is gonna. He's gonna lose all of these units, and this is gonna be end for drop harassment of the turn player this far in this game. Is he gonna expand? Yeah, he will expand eventually. And what's the supply count? Dimaga is pretty much ahead right now by 50 supply and by 20, by 40 workers at this moment. I wouldn't say their turn is prepared for Muta play, but Dimaga doesn't make many of them. It's just 8 of those Mutas designed to counter drop play for of the Terran. He's got pretty solid army here of 5 or 6 tanks, a big number of Marauders. But is it enough Marines to counter this? To counter Mutas? Yeah, it should be enough. And the turn players pushes out into the map, into the center of the map. Let's see how about that. The Zerg reacts pretty fast to it, and here comes the engagement. He's getting full surround in Terran's army. Oh my god, this is gonna be a massacre for Terran play here. He loses all of his units here, and that's unfortunately gonna be a GG for Terran player, I predict. Is it gonna be a miracle for Terran? No, it doesn't seem like it will be. And it ends up a pretty easy game for Dimaga. Yeah, there's nothing turn player can do about this, and he GG's and comes out of the game. And Dimaga advances to the semifinals, I guess. Congratulations to Zerg player. And what do we have next? No. What do we have next here? Dimaga advances to the semifinals, where he's gonna face the winner of the other quarterfinal, which is ZW. He's either gonna play a Terran or Protoss. The player named Wisp is waiting for his opponent in the next round. Alright. I'm gonna ask Dimaga to invite me to the next game. I'm not sure how long we gotta wait for the next match to start here. Probably gonna stream another opponent first, another players first. Okay. I can barely talk for some reason today. I'm sorry, I didn't have production tab on. I thought I did. I had. Sorry, I had. That's a stupid question. He's not even started yet, I guess. According to this break, they not yet started. I will put the production tab next game. I'm sorry about that. I have a 2 minutes of delay in my stream, so I'm not really into reading the chat right now. Uh, Too bad. I know I really suck at this. Okay, okay, okay. I'm sorry, manga. I'm looking for a right now to stream. All right, I'm looking for another game to stream because Dimaga's got into the semifinals already, and those other guys are not yet streaming at all. Not yet playing at all. What am I talking about? God. Yeah, we got quarterfinals here, and they're not yet started. Motok. Who is the Motik? I want to stream possible Dimaga's opponent into the semifinals. Uh, but I can't see a guy named Motok in this lobby. And wow, let's do this guy. Is he gonna reply? Says he's available, not in the party. He's in the menus probably or something. Is he even here? Is it the same guy? The same guy I see in the brackets. In the brackets. Yeah, yeah. Looks like it. It is. Hmm. Who is aggressive ZT? Oh boy, he's not answering. God. What do you mean? I'm pretty good. Is this sarcasm? Just waiting for the next game. Oh boy, I just closed the. Oh man. I just closed the tournament bracket. I need to find it again. Fuck me. God. Alright, I got it. I really want to stream the game of Dimaga's possible opponents in a semifinal. In the semifinals, BO3. Oh, we have here Wisp, V, and Tomatic, and Plutus. Not too many opponents left. I don't know. Wisp is available. I wrote him about if he can actually invite me to his next game, but he never replied yet. So I actually asked Dimaga and this guy. They're actually chit-chatting here in a good game chat of the Regenerate Cup. Seems like they're having issues fighting each other in BattleNet. Because I can see them chatting in goodgame.ru. If you have done it here in the channel, why do those people use the good game instead of in-game interface to chat? Yeah, I'm kind of bad today. I'm missing too much. Can't focus on the game. I can barely talk. That's why I'm saying I'm bad. Why those guys ignoring me? I have no idea. Oh, come on. He's right here and he's not in the game. He's not in the party. Alright. Sweet, win the lobby actually. I'm ready to host, guys. Ready to cast, not host. Alright. We're about to get started here in 5 seconds. Sweet. So that's a Wisp against what's his name in this bracket? Wisp Motic might be against. Alright, anyways, it's TVP, and the map is Prion Terraces. The map with the 2 golden bases. Probably everyone knows about this map by that name. Two gold base map. So we about get started here, and I'm loading up last. Well, which is great. All right, the turn player is in the top of the map. Production top, right? Production top. And in the bottom of the map there is a Wisp Protoss player. The turn player Matri starts with the. Let's see what they do on this map. This can be really tricky, and you know every opponent can actually take their gold base first. Of course, it's risky due to the close rush distance between the opponents, but it really pays if you defend any potential attack early on. Well, it starts with the pretty standard builds. No gas yet for neither opponents. And the turn player starts with the barracks into gas, to 1 gas. So does the Protoss player, and it's the early scout with the probe. In a turn base, he sees everything here, but it doesn't tell him a lot, to be honest. And there is a 2nd gas added for Protoss player. 2 gas opening. Could be something aggressive, possibly an Oracle play, and considering that the probe is going here, it's probably gonna be a good spot to place a proxy pylon, and then potentially some kind of building. And he goes the cybernetics core. 2 gases mining already. He got 2 props on each gas geyser, on each simulator mining right now. Already mined like what? Like 50 gas. And turn player starts with the reactor play right off without any units except for SCVs. And he comes the 2nd CC for turn player. He actually tried to successfully eBay block his opponent, and he's gonna actually delay his nexus for pretty much. Let's see what Protoss player responds to this. Already got proxy partner as I expected him to do, and he's probably gonna take a golden base right off. And here is the mothership core. Yeah, he decides to add two more gateways. This is probably gonna be a lane for Protoss, since he got his expansion denied by Champlain. He's the tricky, sneaky SCV in the Protoss bases. That's gonna see everything when he scouts. And here comes the Twilight Council goes down for a Protoss player. Is he gonna be is this gonna be a DT player or possibly even a blink all in? I'm not sure yet. And meantime, turn adds a factory up into reactor into expansion. I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do, but the eBay is still here, and he's still found like. And here, I thought it was dark shrine. Sorry guys, I thought it was dark shrine. Looked like a dark shrine to me. Anyways, what does he have? He has a blink. It would be nice if he actually made their DTs first into blink calling. I'm not sure. He knows better than I do. And here's another gateway being added in, just for the faster warping. It always goes faster with a gateway nearby than just with a pilot. It's what they did in the legacy of the way the new change for the game. And there, the blink is like halfway through research, and the warping upgrade is already done. It gets 4 gateways ready to warp in, and here comes the stalkers. The question is, does Turn know what is going on? What is that opponent doing? And he just added in more of those. Yeah, he actually scouted this. Good job, Turn player. He didn't see anything. He just assumed. Look at this. Look at this prediction for turn play. He just assumed that opponent goes for Blinkelin. Otherwise, why would he just build a blind bunker in this? Well, he seems pretty much ready for that. He seems pretty much prepared for this Blinkelin. He got tank already. He got 2 bunkers. There is no way his opponent can blink into his main base, avoiding that taking damage from those 2 siege tanks. And he got sneaky CC that's on the side of the map that's gonna be proxy base. So he comes there, the blink all in, and I guess Turn gonna defend this with no problem at all. Yeah, that's a GG. Easy game for Turn. So is it best of 1? Yeah, it was best of 1. So Dimag is gonna play against Turn player Matvey Motik in the semi-finals of the tournament. Pretty easy game for the Turn, though. I wonder, how did he get that Blinkelin scouted? He didn't see any. He didn't see the. Maybe he did see with the SCV. I'm not sure, but according to what I saw in my vision, he did not see any blink coming. But he was totally prepared for that build. That's a great defense for Terran in this game. I have to give him my props. He made it look really easy. Oops. I'm sorry about that, guys. Needed to switch my sounds off before the game. Good, so we have Dimag and Modic game on the way. Alright, getting ready for the next invitation. So analyzing the last game, Terran player did really solid build to counter Protoss player. I don't know, was it a lack or was it already planned? Was it just a blind counter, or he actually seen everything? I don't know. I actually casted last game really sloppy, didn't see a lot, missed a lot. GM is closed. What do you mean GM is closed? GM is closed? Is it to me or not? Well, we're probably gonna see their deja vu of the last week. The same opponent is gonna probably face each other in the final game again. As I recall, the last time we had Dimag against for a white guy. Is it Kakos? Is this the same guy? Kakos? I don't know. Seems like the same guy to me. Yeah, it was a Protoss against Dimaga for a white guy against Dimaga, and Dimaga won it 3-2. That was really close last time, so we're probably gonna see something really exciting this time as well. Anyways, I'm looking forward to see the TVZ again. This is my favorite matchup by far. I'm pretty sure you guys also like it to watch. Dimaga has always been a really solid player, TVZ. At ZVT, I guess it's right to say. So this is gonna be extremely hard for the Modic player to take him out. Though it's gonna be best of 3. I know who's it better for, Dimaga or the Terran player, because actually if he wins one game, this is not over yet. Yeah, I'm in the lobby, guys. So we're about to get started here. So good luck, have fun, enjoy watching my stream, guys, and subscribe to my channel, please, if you can. I stream StarCraft pretty much every day. Alright, good job. So the same map with the 2 golden bases in the third and the fourth. We're about to get started. Just hold on for the loading screen. Alright, here we go. The map is Prime Terrace, and this time we got Terran in the bottom of the map. This is Matthew from the team HTT, and on the top of the map, the legend himself, Dimaga, playing as a Zerg, of course. So he's gonna be a fast pull, or he's gonna open standard with hatchery. Let's see about that. Dimaga, so far there is nothing going on. Terran just goes for the barracks. He leaves the space for add-on on his barracks. So he's probably gonna open with a fast reactor. I don't know. And there is a gas geyser after barracks, you see. And Dimaga got his hatchery going already. Is it gonna be aggressive build for Terran or not? Because I'm pretty sure Dimaga is gonna do some timing attack with the roaches and fast links. There is a gas first for Dimaga. It's 17 actually. Not too fast though. And he comes to scouting for Terran. Scouting with the ACV, so most likely he's not gonna make a Reaper here. It's likely he's not gonna make a Reaper here. And there's a gas geyser mining up for Dimaga. And he's actually making Reaper. I don't know why would he send a late SCV for scout if he was making Reaper. And there is a CC for turn, pretty much expected. What do I expect from the Maga in this game? He's gonna take his gold base really fast after his seconds, and then he's gonna switch into roaches. That's what I expect him to do. He does it like it's like every game basically. And here comes the Reaper. The CV is back home. He's got his CC hover through there. Second gas is being added for the turn player. And there's a Reaper. Is he gonna do any damage here to the Maga? Yeah, he ends up killing one or two of those links, but is he gonna get away with the Reaper? Yes, he will. Good micro, and he's probably gonna take one or two links here, another one or two. Nope, he actually gets away and waits for. He's gonna recover some hit points for this Reaper and go back for another attempt. Here's the factory for Terran with a reactor edit on the barracks, and he starts making those. Oh, good job for Terran. He actually denied the third base for the Maga and the gold. This is really annoying for the Maga, I guess. Anyways, he's gonna take his third base probably right here or as soon as he gets the deserving speed. Oh my god, I forgot to put production again. As soon as he gets his deserving speed, he's gonna deny this Reaper, and eventually he managed to put his hatchery down. And the tank is being made, so that's really interesting. Is he gonna push like 1-1-1 across the map? Haven't seen this in a while in TVZ. Whoa, that's a good Terran run by. He made it. He might have finished the game right here if Terran doesn't get repair on this bunker, and he ends up losing the bunker. Oh wow! So many ACVs gonna die here. Oh my god. It's really unfortunate for Terran. He ends up losing all of his economy in the natural base. Really unfortunate once again. And this is gonna be really hard for him to come back in this game from now on. If he doesn't go with attack right now, the Maga is just gonna get away and win this game easily. Come on. You need to go and attack with all you got here, with all you got. This game gonna turn into all in for turn play right now. From now on, he lost like how many of those SCVs? 10. This is critical for turn in the early game. Considering that your opponent has already a gold base mining. Wow. So we have medivacs on the way, we got more tanks on the way, more marines on the way, and the third base. And here comes the harassment base. The best he can do with one tank loaded in the medivac, he's probably gonna kill the queen, but now actually he doesn't even get a queen here. I guess few links here and there. That's pretty nice, but the tank is on the way. Tank drop is on the way, but I'm not sure if it does enough damage for Terran to come back in this game. The Maga is pretty much ahead at this point. Wow, he's got 2 engineering. I thought it was bunkers. So this is gonna be a buy play. I was expecting this guy to do a Mac probably, but no, this is gonna be standard buy play. Myself as a Mac player, I always expect Terrans. I'm always looking to see Terrans do Mac play, but unfortunately most of the Terrans these days go bio. Buy is more viable in my opinion these days. That's why they do that. So the question is when we're gonna see the third base for Terran player actually mining. Meanwhile, Zerg is getting away at economy. He's got 49. Surprisingly low number of workers, in my opinion. Surprisingly low. And those 2 medevac tank drops, just tank effects, and just getting away with many kills already. You know, you can just punish them without having those mutas out on the map. It's really hard to catch those with the queens and ravagers, even though. Oh, nice placement for the Maga. He actually denied that harassment attempt for turn. And he actually the turn play is he's gonna expand finally at the 7 to 8 minute mark. While the Zerg has already got his force base halfway down. And he comes in possession. That's really surprising surprising decision to me, because I expected him to make a spire and go into standard muta. It's pretty standard for the Maga, what he does every game, but no, he's gonna stick with the ground units for now. Probably gonna add some infestors here and there, or get himself a fast layer, but it doesn't really matter right now because he is right ahead in front of his opponent natural. He's looking to win this game right here, right now. It is gonna be enough for the Maga to finish this game here. I don't really think so, but he does some damage definitely. He kills so many workers per turn. 21 lost already, and those Ravagers are really dangerous with those projectile attack they have. But those two tanks on the high ground doing a really good job for turn player. Thanks to those two tanks, he managed to survive this attack. But let's see how many workers does he have left. We got 43 against nearly 60 workers for the Maga. This is okay. He can still come back in this game. He's still alive. He's still feeling good. But he needs to do some sort of harassment. Here comes the new army for the Maga. It has like 5 of those Ravagers, few of those Roaches and Zerglings as well. Is he gonna make? Yeah, the lair is on the way. The hive is on the way. Is it gonna be a wiper play for the Maga? I'm not sure, but most likely he's gonna add those Ultralisks in the late game, considering that he have melee attack is upgrades on the way, and Chen has a sensor tower just to prevent that Zerg attack. He doesn't have much of production going on here, but he's adding up two of those bunkers here and there, just for defense, you know. The drop is getting scouted by a Zerling by a single Zerling at the Zelnaga tower, and there is another one gets scouted by another Zerling. So I'm not sure what's the turn plan for this game. Zerg is he's getting really outmasked by Zerg player. The Maga has like 160 supply lead to 135, maybe 138. He needs to start his force base. Right now, I guess. Well, he still doesn't have a combo shields both as well as the concussion shells. I don't really know why, if you go by, why don't you make those upgrades? And here comes the drop for Mars Bay. Is he gonna kill anything? Probably yes, probably no, but those queens have like so many transfusions. He can transfuse forever without losing any of those queens. Man, good micro for the Maga. That's a real good pass. He sends his opponents back to school here and there. Well, there's another failed attempt to drop on the left side of the map. He still doesn't have his force base started, and there's gonna be another drop attempt. You got 4 tank evacs loaded. No, I think he's just gonna go ahead and attack in front with those tank evacs as the support units. What does the Maga have to counter this? He has 2 ultras here and 5 of them all the way. This is gonna be a real good counter to his opponent's army, even though he has many of those marauders and tanks here that do pretty well against ultras. He comes there, counterattack, run by, I guess whatever you call it, on the right side, and the main army of the Maga is gonna be 5 5 all these ultras. Looks pretty scary, you know, especially if he gets flanked on those units. And he essentially has nothing in his third base. How is he gonna defend against this this run by on the right side? Wow, he gets completely surrounded in his third base, and he's gonna end up losing his third, while the main army of the Terran is actually split in 2 parts, I guess. He has too many Marines to deal with those ultras. I'm not sure it's gonna be enough for him. All of those Marines are rats. I don't know how come. Maybe of those ultras they're doing really good splash damage against bio units here. And, the upgrades is 2-2 for Terran and 2 melee and 1. Actually upgrades are pretty even at this point, but it doesn't really matter. Zerg has way better economy, way better army composition against this. The ultras are really strong against bio units in this game, considering it has like 7 or 8 armor at this point. 8, can you believe that? The Marines don't do essentially no damage, and there is a hero ultra that kills already like 12 workers plus few more for those Marines. This is gonna be enough, and this is GG. GG called, and Dimaga wins game number one. Game number 1 pretty easy. Well, the Terran player needs to do something special if he wants to come back in the series and win the whole thing. And this is going to be extremely hard to do because Dimag is such an experienced player, and especially in TVZ, he's gonna jump higher than his potential to beat Dimaga in the series. All right, game number 2. And the map is going to be the Ruins of Saras. Really interesting choice. Let's see what Saren has to offer in the game number 2. Alright, the game is about to start in no time. This is the biggest map of the map pool, in my opinion. Not just in my opinion, I guess. It is, naturally, the biggest one. And it's kind of a difficult choice for a turn. I don't know why would he choose this one. The turn is a top. The turn is a top right, and Dimag is on the top left. Well, let's see what he does. Does he have anything to offer in this game against solid Zerg player Dimag? Well, we shall see about that. There's not much to say at this point. The only question is if Dimag is gonna expand first. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. He's got his drone going down to make the hatchery in the natural, while the turn is opening up with the gas and the barracks here. And is he gonna scout Dimaga first or not? What's the rally point? Yes, he is getting lucky with the scout. He is actually going to see his opponent's location first, while the Dimaga will have no clue probably. Actually, he will because he's gonna see this SCV running from the right to left. It means his opponent is right there. So probably he knows that's where his opponent is already. And here he's gonna make one Reaper here and expand after this. Probably gonna add a factory here, I'm sure, and the reactor on the barracks. Alright, the SCV got all information he needed at this point, and the factory is gonna get added to his racks after, as soon as he gets 100 minerals here. Or probably he's gonna make reactor first. Yeah, he makes reactor first, and after that he will get a he will get his factory eventually. Yep. The Maga sends his overlords around this area to see the natural of his opponent. He doesn't know anything yet, and he sees the Reaper. He got 2 of those queens on the way and Zergling speed as well. He might end losing like 2 or 3 of those slings, but I don't think he's gonna lose any blocks. Yeah, he lost 1. He lost 1. It's a really good take. It's a really good pick for a turn player. He's gonna regenerate the health and go back to the natural of the Maga and look for another kill here, but don't get too sloppy with it, man. He almost lost. That's the Reaper who killed 1 worker already, and now he's gonna wait to regenerate again while the factory is being added, as well as 2 racks. This is really interesting build for a turn. Have not seen this. This is gonna be like push with many Marines and Hellions, and oh, that's a really clumsy play for Terran. He loses his Reaper to slow links, and now how is he gonna defend those? How many of those links? 10 or more? With those 4 rings. Oh, good luck with that. Anyways, he got 2 of those Hellions almost out, while those links already natural, already getting kills on the worker, and he's gonna be, yeah, it shall be enough to defend. But what about those 10 links? Another extra links here. Oh my god, they're already into the mineral line and getting so many kills on the workers. He lost 3 already, and as well he lost the bunker and 1 more SCV, 5 in total. Yeah, this is not the best. This is not the best scenario for the Terran player. And the Maga feels pretty comfortable at this point. He's got 8, 9, 10 roaches already added, already on the map, as well as like 15 links here and there. But he just getting his 3rd base started. This is pretty solid build of the Maga. He does that like in every TVT game he plays, and this is pretty good. You know, Terran does have nothing to defend against those 10 or 8 roaches. He only has Hellions and 3 Marines here and there. But there is no economy essentially at the 2nd base. All he needs to do is defend his main right now. And here's 1 key Ravager in this composition. This Ravager, he can actually fire his projectiles in the main of the Terran and kill a few depots here and there, and then he's already in the main base. Is Terran player gonna pull his SCV to defend this? Yeah, he got like few of those Hellbats to help, but is it gonna be enough? 2 of those Vita Mines going in. You're gonna get some good shots on those links. Yeah, he actually managed to defend, but how many workers did he lose in total? 15 workers. He's already pretty much behind at this point. Wow. Well, in this scenario, Terran player needs to attack right now. Otherwise, this is gonna be exactly what happened in the game number 1. This is just gonna snowball for the Maga and eventually gonna turn into an easy win, unless the Terran player does something. He doesn't have a 3rd base against the Maga, which is... He doesn't have many workers either, but at least he got his 3rd base, and he's mining, he's droning up crazily right now. You see how many of those drones being produced here and there. He's got a pretty nice Widow Mine drop. Is it gonna kill many? Yeah, it actually takes like few workers and a solid bunch of Zerglings here and there. It doesn't seem like enough. It's another roach run by an natural of Terran. He's gonna kill a few of those Marines. And he eventually loses to those 3 roaches, but it was worth it for him, because considering how much ahead he is at this point. And that Liberator harassment is pretty solid as well. But he doesn't get any kills, 0 kills on this Liberator. As soon as Dimag realizes there's a Liberator, he can just snipe it with the Queens. No problem at all. And here comes the sneaky drop, link drop in his main base. He doesn't have idea it's here because there is no vision on the map for turn player. As you can see, he's kind of busy at the other side of the map, and here comes those links. They're gonna get so many kills on those SCV. He doesn't pay attention. He doesn't. The Liberator is trying to make some difference at the other side of the map, but he's not paying attention to it. Oh my god, he might end up losing. No, he actually pulled it away, but he lost many of those workers in his main base. 23 of those SCVs killed by Dimaga. And this Liberator does nothing in here because the mineral line is pretty far from this range. If he's not paying attention now, he's gonna lose it to Ravagers. So what do we have for turn? This combat shields on the way. Does he have a steam pack? Yes, he has a steam pack. That's the only strength he has at this point. That's the only advantage he can use. But he doesn't seem to push yet. And here comes the attack. He needs to F2 all of his units and go A-click. And go to attack. Wow, Dimaga missed a couple of those shots on the Liberator. He still remains alive. Wow, that's really impressive Liberator right there. This army doesn't seem big, but Dimaga doesn't have many units as well. Look at this. He got like, yeah, he got Ravagers, but Ravagers are not really strong against Steam's Marauders. Let's be honest here. Turn player can actually do some damage if you micros his units well. Come on, let's see what happens here. Here comes an engagement. The Ravagers are trying to get a good flank on those units. There are tanks being picked, but yeah, not enough units for turn play, unfortunately. But he manages to run away due to the steam speed he has, and he loses a few of those units as well with the roach flank on the other side. This Liberator does nothing at all. It just camps in here, shields in there. And I don't see the third base being added for... there is no third base for turn so far. When the Zerg has, like, what? Has the first base going already. He feels pretty comfortable in this game as well, just like he did in the previous game. And the Liberators get one more kill here and there. Already 2 of those kills. Wow! Yes, no, just kidding. 2 of those kills are never enough to come back for turn, considering that he doesn't have a third base. All he does right now is down to an all-in attack, because behind this he doesn't have a third base. Keep it in mind, guys. And Zerg player sees everything what's coming his way, and he gets away of those tank shots, avoiding those tank shots. He has 170 supply against 153, and considering that his supply blocked himself, well, I don't know. Seems good for Terran at this point to me. You know, he doesn't have anything except for Ravagers and Roaches. That should not be that good against Marauders. It's all depending on the numbers here, but yeah, Dimaga just outmuscles his opponent due to his economical advantage here. Well, I guess Terran just overwhelmed by Zerg, because he doesn't really have much economy behind that. While Zerg is on fully saturated 3 bases right now, he can actually supply his army with way more units than Terran player. Yeah, pretty easy game for Dimaga again. He takes this series 2-0 and advances to a final. We're gonna see him playing against, I guess it was a Protoss player. Yeah, it should be Protoss player from Cascade against Dimaga. Exactly the same finals as we saw a week ago. Dimaga against 4 White Guy. So we got pretty much of intrigue right there. Is Protoss player gonna take revenge on Dimaga this time, or all right? We're gonna message. We're gonna message Dimaga. He keeps in mind that we need to stream the finals here. So all we gotta do is wait for the next game, next final series. It was a pretty easy game for Dimaga, to be honest. I expected Turn to give him harder times than this. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to, and Dimaga finished his opponent in like 11-minute games, I guess. First was like pretty quick as well. The guy must be really upset right now. The series was like really one-sided. In Dimaga's favor, of course. Yeah, they're getting ready for the final games here, and we also getting ready to cast those. Is it going to be more challenge for Dimaga in the final series? I think yes, considering how well his opponent played in a week ago in the finals. He's definitely capable of beating Dimaga, but Dimaga is a really strong, solid player himself, so the chance is pretty much even for finals in my prediction. Because last series, if you remember, if you watched the last week tournament, guys, in the final series, the Protoss started with a 2-0 advantage, but then Dimaga managed to come back and take the series 3-2, 2-3. So that was extremely close at some point. Could have ended like either way. So the Protoss started pretty strong for the first two games. I wouldn't say it was like one-sided, but he seemed really capable of beating Dimaga 3-0. Alright guys, for those who just joined us, we're about to stream final games here. Dimaga is in the menus waiting for his opponents, and the other guy, I don't know, what does he do? The Cascade player for a white guy. And all we gotta do here is wait for a bit. Pretty strange, man. Feel sleepy for some reason. Didn't get to sleep enough last night, that's why probably. Alright, just waiting for the opponents. Oh, so we got an invitation. That means the opponents are ready, and we're gonna jump into the game number 1 on Ruins of Serras. The map we actually just saw in the last game of Dimaga. Last week, I don't remember them playing this map last week in the finals. Although I remember our Protoss player beating his opponents, Zerg player in the semifinals on this map. Alright, now we got bottom spawns. In the bottom right there is Protoss player of the representing Cascade Gaming. This is for a white guy, and on the left, bottom left of the map, we got the legend himself, Dimaga, a Zerg player. So, is it gonna be standard play on this map for both opponents, or is there gonna be any surprise for us? Let's see. The gateway is going down for Protoss into gas, while the Mag is taking the natural base. The question is if Protoss is gonna add a second assimilator early on in the game, or if he's gonna expand first after the gate and the 7-inch score. What is he doing there? He scouts for the Overlord in case if his opponent was on the top or right, he would have seen the Overlord with his probe. Nice move for Protoss. Anyways, he sends his probe to the left. Yes, because he got this scouting information regarding this Overlords that never appeared. He's gonna see his opponent really fast, as well as Dimaga is gonna see this probe coming from the right side. Did he see that? I don't really think so, if he paid attention. Anyways, it doesn't really matter at this point. But the rush distance between the opponents is pretty close considering the horizontal spawns here. And he's adding second gateway. This is gonna be interesting. What is it gonna be? Mass adepts or mass zealots? I don't know. Considering that he's making a cybernetic score, it's most likely gonna be adepts. Yeah, he's opening up with adepts, mass adepts. He's gonna stream them down there. The mag is natural, I guess. Yep, this is the rally point going down to his natural. And 2 adepts are being boosting, and is he gonna expand behind this? Yes, he will. This kind of early push opener for Zerg, for Protoss. He sees that the opponent got his Zerglings out, so he waits for the second adept to pop out, and he teleports them in halfway through to Dimaga's natural. Meanwhile, he's researching the warping upgrades and boosting in another two adepts here. But Dimaga seems to be prepared for that. Already has like big bunch of those Zerglings as well as the Queen. He has to be really careful with the Zerglings. The adepts are really strong against light units such as workers and Zerglings. They kill them in 2 shots. Yeah, anyway, for a white guy ends up losing one of those adepts, or even 2 of them. Yeah, he loses 2 of them. Pretty good counter for Dimaga, you know. He denied all of that pressure and so much investment for Protoss. He invested so much units into that build, and lost like 2 of them already. And Dimaga mustn't on those links, and he's gonna attack into natural. Gonna see if he can actually deny the second base, but no, he actually moves away with those links. He realizes that his opponent has already too many units, but here comes the drop in the natural. How come I didn't see that? Very good move for Dimaga. And the same time attacking the natural in the main base, and same time attacking the natural base. Wow, so much damage is being done to Protoss player. I already lost 10 of those workers here, and Dimaga still dancing around the main base of his opponent. Wow, he keeps streaming those links across the map. So many of them in the natural right now. Is he gonna deny that Nexus? No, but 2 links are still in the main, and he keeps dropping those links in the main with that Overlord. Gonna keep doing this. Protoss player needs to do something about it. Otherwise, he's gonna lose all of his economy in the main base. Come on, you have to have some of those units or pylons in the mineral lines to defend. No, he doesn't really pay attention to it, and he's probably gonna lose everything he has here. Not like everything literally, but he's gonna lose a lot of those workers, a lot of those probes. There's still like 16 of those links in the natural. And Dimaga goes complete full NA with that build. He only building those links. How many workers does Dimaga have at this point? It's 23 to 21 in Protoss favor, but it seems to be a complete all-in attack for. Oh my god! So many Zerglings! Look at the minimap, guys. Is there gonna be enough of those sentries and mothership core to defend from that attack? No, this is not gonna be enough, and this is a GG for a Protoss player. 1-0 Dimaga's favor. We're going to the game number 2. I expected some aggressive play for Protoss, and he actually did that, but Dimaga negated that pretty fast and turned it into a lane attack himself and won the game easily, you know. Alright, we get invited into game number 2 fast this time. Yeah, guys, take no time waiting, just going into the second game right off. And the map is going to be Dusk Towers. Dusk Towers is a really good map for fast expansion if you're a Protoss player or a Terran player. It doesn't really matter for Zerg, you know. And we got Protoss player for a white guy in the bottom of the map, while his opponent's Dimaga Zerg player is on the top. Well, this map, we've seen this map in the last finals last week. I mean, in Dimaga against the same opponents. And the four white guy managed to win this game, you know, in a like a long macro scenario with 6 bases for each opponent. For each opponent, he comes Galatia followed by Dimaga, and he's taking a fast expansion. It's exactly what Zerpa is supposed to do in this map. While the four white guy is opening up with the gateway, he's not risking to open up with a fast expansion because Dimaga is the player who actually can actually go with a fast spawning pool. Wow, is it gonna be a third? Fast third? Wow, that's a greedy economical build for Dimaga. I can't believe he's doing it, but he can afford that. You know, he's leading this game. He's leading the series 1-0 already, and he can actually afford that. I'm pretty sure he will get away. He wouldn't just die to, I don't know, something crazy for this play. He's gonna do he's gonna repeat the same build opener from the first map, and actually this might work. You know, Dimaga doesn't really have a fast pool here. He's just not even halfway through. Even though he's mining a gas, which is the good news for Dimaga, because he's gonna need that Zerling speed really ASAP. Two of the adepts on the way, and there is no expansion so far behind this. And the workers count is in favor of Protoss, but it doesn't really matter right now. Dimaga's he's gonna build few of those links and queens right when his spawning pool is ready. And no, he's actually starts making this speed upgrade. And this could be really useful to him, considering that adepts already on the way, and he sees everything with Overlord. He sees that two of those gateways already working, already producing units, and the Protoss just started his natural nexus. The warping upgrade is on the way. Two more of those adepts here being added in, and you got this hallucination, whatever it's called, psionic transfer to scout what's going on in the main of Dimaga. And so far he has to defend in his main base to those adepts. He cannot really push them away with those slow links, you know. But as soon as he gets fast, get the upgrade done, he can actually go and kill all of those adepts easily, just by adding a few more links to this mix. Is it gonna be another overload drop for the Dimaga? It doesn't really seem so far. Yep, he actually gonna lose all of those adapts here to those links, unless he I don't know. I don't really see them getting away from these links. You know, people adepts are not as strong as you actually. Some of you actually say they really die easily to those mass links. Well, good move for it. Good move for the four white guy. But he's still gonna end up losing all of those adepts, and the Zerglings are in the base already, in the main base already. But Dimaga is gonna lose all of those links. But he's taken one of those sentries with it. He's got like 3 bases already mining, and the lair behind this is going down in the Roach Warren, while the opponent has 2 additional Stargates. I really like this. I really like this build. He's gonna start messing on Phoenixes first, probably later transfer into tier 3 units such as adapts or carriers. I really like this build for a white guy. This is gonna be an interesting game to watch, I predict. And Zerg players adding on to like 6 gases. Is it gonna be Mutaplay? Why does he need so much gas already that early in the game? Like the first 4 bases on the way for Zerg. Oh, I'm sorry. Had to put production line here. And is he gonna deny this? Yeah, he's gonna deny the Nexus. It's a really good pick for the manga. Really good pick for the manga. Of course he loses some of those things, but it was totally worth it. Playing 2 base against nearly 4 bases it's a great idea. And he comes to Nidus for the manga. Wow. We're gonna see him Nidus in the main. What kind of units is gonna load into this Nidus? It's gonna be Roach Nidus. Nidus full of roaches here. But what if he's gonna kill all of those overlords with the phoenixes? No. The one sneaky overseer is right here in the bottom. Behind behind the main mineral line. It was not scouted, was not taken out by the Maga, so it's actually gonna cast its give vision for this Nidus Worm to go through, and wow. And he actually sees it. The Protoss player sees the Nidus Worm going down. So how is he gonna react to this? He's building 2 additional pylons here and there to prevent those units from popping out in the natural light. He's gonna transfuse. Yes, he managed to transfuse there, but those squids getting picked up by phoenixes so fast, and that's the failed Nidus War for Dimago. But on the other hand, he's gonna deny the 3rd base of his opponent. Is he gonna actually get deny on his Nexus? It seems like yes. It seems like it's not gonna survive. He's gonna need to cancel it, or he might have lost the Nexus. Is it gonna be enough? Yes, it barely survives at 46 hit points. Oh my god. He nearly taken out this Nexus with those 20 lings and then like 3rd base. He can actually still run by and finish it off with a few more lings here. So the pro is gonna surround that's damaged Nexus with the pylons and buildings, and adding in two more robotic facilities here. While the manga has already a solid bunch of those Hydralisk and 3rd and 4th base. He's gonna try and chase those Phoenixes away, but the Phoenixes are way more mobile than the Hydras, so he can actually get away with that. What do we have going for the Zerg player? Nothing much yet. He has a lair. He doesn't have a hive technology yet, but there is actually a Nidus Worm outside his 3rd base. Is right on the way. Protoss has no vision on this Nidus. He is actually trying to guess what is going on. He's trying to scout with the Phoenixes, but he actually already realizes that it's right outside his 3rd base. Is it going to be enough for Protoss to defend from this Hydra attack, mass Hydra attack? He essentially has only Hydras and against Protoss units that have like different diverse composition right here, but the Force Field doing a great job against this. But it doesn't seem like Protoss has enough against huge number of Hydralisk for the Maga. He doesn't have any splash damage. That's the really bad news for Protoss, but it doesn't seem he's gonna survive this attack. He doesn't have any Colossi disruptors whatsoever, and he loses like every single unit he has, and the score is, and he says GG, and the score is 2-0 in Dimaga's favor. Is it gonna be 3-0? Because the last game, his tournament is on the line. In the next game, Dimaga is just one single game away from winning the 2nd ReG tournament in a row, weekly cup in a row. So far, it seems like really one-sided in Dimaga's favor. For a white guy, doesn't have anything to offer against Dimaga's playstyle. I guess maybe he does. So we're going to find out in the next game. The map choices for the white guy. Alright, waiting here for the invitation. Alright, it seems like opponent is gonna forfeit to the third game. Alright, guys. It seems like the Protoss player actually forfeited the third game and gave Dimaga a free win. So Dimaga is the winner of the fourth ReG Cup, whatever it's called. He wins. He wins the tournament like second week in a row. This time is way more easier for him. Way easier for Dimaga, I guess. He actually didn't face any contest, any challenge at all. It's really funny. The guy actually rage quit. It seemed like he actually raged because he actually got pissed off because of whining on imbalance of their Zerg race. I can understand that. Last two games seemed really one-sided. Well, we're gonna end the stream as well as the tournament right here. I'm going to upload the stream, the words on YouTube, on the ReG official channel. I guess not on my channel on YouTube. You can see a link to my YouTube channel. I'm going to upload the stream records video to it in there. So we're gonna end the stream for now, and there's 6 of you watching. Unfortunately, the stream is over. We didn't get to see the last game. It was like best of 3 series. It ended up being best of 3 since the Protoss player forfeit. So we're gonna leave we're gonna leave the channel. We're gonna log out and end the stream. Thank you guys for watching. There are 6 of you on the stream. That's pretty good for me. And I would appreciate if you subscribe to my Twitch or YouTube channel. I'm going to stream tomorrow and probably later today some other games. So thank you for watching, and see you next time on the stream and in my videos. Goodbye.